joining us in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm Molly O'Brien. This is Rosanna Ortiz. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, we love having you here. So, CEO and founder of STYLEWEEK Northeast, quickly approaching the 13th season,
yes.
September 20th through 23rd at the Rhode Island Convention Center. We're really excited that we're back and back in action. So tell us a little bit about what we can all look forward to, because it's quickly approaching.
It is. It's only 2 weeks away from today. I don't know how that happened. After Labor Day, it's like, what? So we're back for our season 13. We're going to be in the Rhode Island Convention Center in the West Lobby. So it's going to be still an intimate setting, but a lot more cohesive for what we're trying to do brand-wise, and a little bit more better for attendees when they show up. So a much bigger space. We're showcasing 15 designers this season, many of them from outside of the state, believe it or not. So we're excited for that.
So it's really neat what you've done here, because you've had a collection of designers. So you have local designers, but you're also having designers from around the country. And just kind of wanted to talk to you about some of the people that are coming in. And we've had you on before to kind of talk about, and as you're announcing them. But let's kind of go through and talk about who's coming in and just a little bit about what they're about.
Sure.
So some of the people that are coming in, and really featuring just different unique styles and kind of all-inclusive, right?
Yes, very much so. So we always showcase too the season ahead. So all of these collections that you're going to be seeing on the STYLEWEEK runway are going to be spring 2018.
Awesome.
So never been photographed before. So, and a lot of the designers we have are all very, very different from one another. So I'm really proud of that.
That's so neat. So we'll start off with, when we talked a little bit about her last time, Peach Car will be coming in, and she was on, she was featured nationally as well. So she's nationally recognized.
She was on Project Runway.
Project Runway, there we go.
All-Stars.
Yeah, so she was on Project Runway and the All-Stars. Tell me a little bit about her work, and pretty excited that she's coming in.
She's awesome. So she actually is specializing more in eclectic work, and before she used to do a lot of tennis outfits. But she does handbags, and she's coming back on, in our runway this season with more multicolored items, and she's showcasing a lot of designs for every body type.
That's cool.
So we have some, curvy girls like me on the runway, and then we also have, models and, of different, sizes, and we're really excited for her.
That's awesome. You also have Yana Love, who will be coming in, and she is a designer with inclusive sizing, and that's what she's known for.
Yeah, so she specializes in curve. So she's going to be hitting the 8 to 10 crowd. That's 8 to 10 size crowd.
That's amazing. And I mean, her stuff is just absolutely beautiful.
Really, really cool stuff. She's a New York native, lovely woman. We're really excited to kind of show more curve and more how, every woman can wear Yana Love. So we're excited to showcase that.
Who else are you looking forward to? Because, I mean, you have just a packed lineup. I mean, I have the schedule here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
4
Saturday.
shows per night. I can't believe it. Well, we're opening with our Seed Student Design Challenge. So this is our 5th Seed Student Design Challenge, where we normally would have each student design one garment based on recyclable material. But this season we have 5 designers who are showcasing 3 garments. So they're going to be showcasing a 3-piece capsule collection, and they're going to be judged by 13 judges for $1,000.
Oh, wow. So there's a good chunk of money in there. So let's talk a little bit about this, because I did want to kind of get into that. Just for people out there who don't know, let's talk about the Seed Design Challenge.
Absolutely.
This seems like a really amazing opportunity for young up-and-coming designers out there.
It really is. So we always wanted to incorporate the student design industry in some capacity, and normally all of the emerging designers who do showcase with us are established designers. However, we wanted to incorporate the students and kind of showcase them in a professional setting, show them what it's like to be showcased in a professional setting, and what a real runway show really entails. We also wanted to incorporate a component where we provide a scholarship or a financial boost, whether it's going to their schooling or their career to save. So we wanted to kind of give them that touchstone, if you will, of what it's really like to have a fashion show, because it's a lot of work, and we wanted to provide that for certain student designers in the region.
I mean, just to be able to have that opportunity to be a part of it, I mean, to network.
They love it.
There's so many I just to have the opportunity.
There's so many moving parts when it comes to this industry, and it's funny. I always tell the designers, the fashion week is not the end; it's the beginning. You know, so after that, you got to put together your lookbooks and put together your brand and all of that. But this season, we have seed students from Parsons, we have them from Mass Art, School of Fashion Design Boston, of course, RISD, and Bay State College.
Okay, perfect. So you were going to answer my next question. So where are these participants from? So that's really neat, and to be able to provide insight from a couple different schools, I think that's cool because, you know, we always think RISD because obviously it's such amazing talent coming out of there, but I think it'll be interesting to see what students are doing from other areas, right? And to kind of see what kind of fashion is coming up and through just different areas. I mean, New England's small regionally, but to see just up and coming what other people are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was nice too because the Parsons students found us online. So that was nice how StyleWeek is kind of getting out there a little bit more outside the region, as you know, is the initial goal. So
yeah, no kidding. So that's neat. So they'll be doing a collection, 3 pieces. What do you hope to expect from young up-and-comers?
I really wanted them to focus on creativity and innovation more than sellability of their line. So the items that you will be seeing coming down the runway will not necessarily translate to what you want to wear, but more so about their own creativity.
Cool.
How cohesive is the 3-piece collection? Did they use the materials correctly? You know, textile mixing. So a little bit of how their mind works design-wise.
Cool, cool. I like that. So how does that as a competition work? Are you judging? How does that work?
Yeah, so they're judging based on the things that I kind of just mentioned, and mostly like cohesiveness and creativity.
Okay. All right. So good luck to those students. I mean, I think that's what a amazing opportunity.
And it's a great way to open the week too, because we normally have it in the middle of the week, so I'm happy to open the whole week with the Seed Student Design Competition.
That's pretty exciting. So you also have some designers that highlight men's fashion as well, so it's not just all the glitz and glam of female fashion. How important was that to you to include men's fashion as well?
It was very important because over the past 7 years, it's been really hard to find menswear designers who are local, who even wanted to, you know, showcase their line with us. And so this season, we actually have 3 designers who will be focusing on some menswear. So Mason Fox is going to be full on menswear opening Thursday night. And then we have Chevalier Home, who is all menswear as well, who will be on Thursday night as well. So Thursday is a big menswear night.
Yeah, really right.
And then he returned. He actually showed with us a few years back, so we're happy to have him back. And then we have Amy Page de Blasio, and she's going to be incorporating 5 menswear looks in her show on Friday night. But menswear is really, it's a very more tailored, there's a lot more work that goes into menswear, suiting, any of that. But again, it's going to be spring 2018, so they're going to be really fun looks in this.
I like that. So looking forward to all of the fashions, obviously. Talk to us about the social aspect of STYLEWEEK Northeast. Exactly, I know, because we're all looking forward to seeing the fashion, seeing that, but of course, there is the social aspect that people look forward to as well.
Absolutely, and that's kind of my background, where I come from marketing and PR. I have no idea about design, nothing like that, just events. So what I really
do. Yes, you do, Josh.
But what I really love about StyleWeek, and it really touches my heart, is the amount of networking and relationships that do come out of the week. It really is like a trade show where we're multi-night. You know, you go and you see, you know, a person that you met on the opening night, and then you're doing business with them when the next week happens. Lots of collaboration. You know, of course, there's cocktails. Now the convention center is going to have food on site. You know, so people can totally meander in the accessory showcase. We have accessory showcase vendors that are actually doing big pop-ups. Piper and Sky is bringing a whole build-out from Toronto. Drip Bar is going to have a whole build-out. So it's going to be unique and different in the sense where it's going to feel more like a fun trade show, sexy, more like New York Fashion Week. And the mingling is just, I mean, you don't know who you're going to meet. From press, from you know, from designers, and that's another thing too. The designers come out after their show, and you can mingle with them as well. So I love that camaraderie part of StyleWeek. We're very proud of that as well.
Especially, I like the fact that designers are coming out, so you know, how did you make that? How long did it take? What kind of materials did you use? Just being able to pick people's brains and getting that touch and feel.
It just makes it so much more intimate. where you think of like other major fashion weeks, and you can't do that. You can't go in the back and, hey, Tom Ford, tell me about your inspiration. I wish. But you can do that with Jess Abernathy, who sews just right across the street, or, even Born Again Vintage, who's coming from New York. She's a professor at FIT, and she'll be out there mingling and doing an installation on Thursday as well. So we have a lot of that more camaraderie and just more intimate, personable.
I like that. And really kind of touching home with that unique vibe that we have going on in Providence, right?
Totally. And I always want to stress that Style Week is a fashion week for anyone and everyone. Anyone can attend. People are always nervous about what to wear. It really doesn't matter. You can wear leggings and a blazer like me and put on lipstick and you're fine. And this outfit cost me $50.
You heard it. I like that.
So it really doesn't matter. Come as you are.
Okay. I really do like that. I do want to talk to you a little bit about the closing of the show because there was a change.
Yes, there was. So we had a very unfortunate incident. The end of July, we lost one of our beloved designers, Alexander Nam, and we're still really heartbroken over it. So every time we do talk about it, I get a little emotional. So she passed away at 29 years old, way too young. She was one of our most talented designers that we had ever showcased in Style Week. Lovely, lovely, funny woman. She was supposed to be our closing show of the whole week, and she was flying home to Korea to finish her designs, and unfortunately she didn't make it back. So what we are doing for her, though, her family is still coming out for the week from Korea.
Wow.
We're touched by this. Her lovely boyfriend in New York is driving up all of her garments. We're going to put together something very special for her on closing night. Yeah. So she will definitely still be there in spirit.
She'll be... And that's really neat. You guys are putting together a tribute of her and her work.
Absolutely.
And that's incredible. Her family's coming.
Her family's coming out. I know. What a pressure, high pressure. But we are going to have a wonderful installation during the break of the first two shows. So in the accessory showcase, and we'll have a nice presentation.
Wow.
So it'll be great.
Wow, that's really neat that you're doing that. Quite sad and, like you said, very unexpected. So neat that you'll be able to continue to honor her tradition and her fashion. And that's pretty neat. So I'm glad that you're able to do something.
Absolutely. And, that just goes to kind of show that every designer who shows with us, we're such a small community. I mean, it's just me and part-timers. And, they're all part of the family. So you develop this connection with them. But she'll definitely be there, and we're going to have Janet Howard from New York, who's a CFDA Designer of the Year from 1996, be the closing show. She's awesome. She will completely kill it, so we're not worried about that part.
Well, we know it's going to be a fantastic event. Tickets are available, so go out and get some.
Yes, so you can purchase your ticket and purchase where you want to sit at Ticketmaster.com.
Okay.
So for the first time we're using Ticketmaster. There are full week passes available. If you want a full week pass for a discounted rate, contact me at Rosanna at STYLEWEEKNE.com, and we can go ahead and process that. But otherwise, it's going to be a really great event, you guys. We're excited to be back.
I'm so glad that you are back. So September 20th through the 23rd at the Rhode Island Convention Center, Style Week Northeast. Ton of events, activities, and like you said, it's going to be just this really neat event happening. So thank you so much for joining us once again. The countdown is on.
Yes, you better get ready.
I know. Girl, I know. So thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Great to see you as always.
You too.
Congratulations on putting together a wonderful event and can't wait to see it in the works.
Thank you.